Clock, a dangerous duo wanted for a series of violent crimes is off the streets. Action News has learned the pair faces new charges, including 2 armed carjackings at Philadelphia Mills just this week. Friday afternoon, I'm Sarah Bloomquist.
And I'm Brian Taft. The big story on Action News today is the exclusive new details about that story we first brought you right here last night. A 19-year-old woman and 17-year-old boy now stand accused of several crimes at gunpoint, including the attempted robbery of a 74-year-old woman.
That woman was able to fight off her attackers. She spoke exclusively with Action News reporter Aliana Gomez, who joins us live now from Philadelphia Mills in Northeast Philadelphia with the details. Aliana.
Well, Brian and Sarah, good afternoon to you. And it was, in fact, in the middle of the afternoon when these women were carjacked right outside of the Philadelphia Mills Mall here in what police are calling a crime of opportunity. And we spoke with one of those women who says she's lucky that she wasn't hurt, and she fought off those attackers. A teen duo accused of attacking women at gunpoint in Philadelphia are behind bars. Action News cameras were rolling as 19-year-old Ariana Mojica and a 17-year-old boy were put in the back of a police car.
Both of them have been charged with numerous counts of robbery, carjacking, aggravated assault, weapons offenses.
Action News caught up with one of the victims, a 74-year-old woman from Northeast Philadelphia who wants to remain anonymous. She described how she fought off the young woman who tried to rob her on Tuesday afternoon.
The girl asked me, could she use my cell phone, because she said hers was dead and she would call her mother.
She says she offered to dial her mother's number instead of giving her the phone, and that's when things escalated.
And at that point, she grabbed me like in a hug, and out of her pocket, she showed me a gun.
Later that day, police say the teen suspects abducted and carjacked this woman outside of the Philadelphia Mills Mall. She spoke exclusively with Action News about the terrifying ordeal.
They were looking for ATM so that they can empty out my account, so they went through my stuff, my wallet, took out my debit cards, my credit cards, asked me for the PIN at gunpoint, and that's what they did. And then they just dropped me off at a random street.
Philadelphia police say the suspects became more brazen, robbing and carjacking another woman at the same mall on Thursday.
Their behavior began to escalate, and it became more violent. They used a gun, held a gun to people's heads, and we know they were connected to these cases. There's also a stolen vehicle that was stolen in the Northeast they were connected to yesterday.
Detectives say they tracked down the victim's 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander to a Champs store on Cottman Avenue and put their violent crime spree to an end. Now, detectives with the carjacking task force say that these 2 teens fit the description for a couple of other carjackings in Bucks County, and they're currently working with police officers there. We're live in Northeast Philadelphia. Aliana Gomez, Channel 6, Action News. Sarah.